It is Sunday, December 4th, 2022. I'm out here at Fairplex in Pomona for the Pomona Auto Swap Meet, which happens 7 times a year, and this is the 7th one we shot this year, so it's the last one of 2022. There is one, the next one's in January 15th, 2023, so we'll be out here for that one as well. Lots of great cars here to see, and a lot of them are for sale. A little bit of light turnout. It's supposed to rain all week. They said it was going to rain today, and it did not. In fact, now it says there's like a 2% chance of rain or something minuscule like that. So a lot of people came out. Probably a lot of people that normally planned to come out didn't, but we're still going to go see what's here, so let's go get started right now. So I'm going to shoot this one walk around style. There's a 67 Mustang, not for sale though. We'll check out this F100 72 bump side, 9,500. It is a short bed variety. Has some like old style Kragers on it. Last tagged in 2000. This has been parked for a while. It needs a rebuild, it says. So, of course, these short beds are very popular. It's a 76 Triumph Roadster, 13,750. So be wary, it is a smog year in California. You gotta walk around on that one. It's a Chevy Apache short bed step side, 1960. No price on it, but there's all your info. Very clean truck. It's a clean 87 El Camino Conquista edition. The pillow top interior. 13,500. It's very original and clean. It's like it came out of Minnesota. I'm guessing it was probably one of their, it was definitely not their winter car. Check this 1961 Beetle with a small block Chevy in it. 23,000. But so we're doing a rat rod style. Check out the custom on the interior there. It's like a clear coated over patina, widened rear. There's the hood. Of course, you gotta have the vent in the front since it's now liquid cooled.
That's tight.
If you want a Beetle that's a little more tame. This is not the Volkswagen section. By the way, I usually film that at the end, but we'll bring you these anyway. 13,000, this is a Super Beetle. I still need to bring you the 65 that my stepfather picked up. If I can get over to my mother's house to do a little video on that. This 67 Camaro Toyota van. It's a very serious product. There's no info on it. It's 3,600, but it's a Pontiac Bonneville or Catalina. So just to give you an idea of some of the stuff that shows up here. You get everything from a nice car to a project car. A 1970 Dodge window van for 3,500. That's definitely needs a little bit of help. It's got a Worthington dealer frames on it. 49 Pontiac. $7,500. It's a bit of a project. It's an early Falcon with a, it's like a Chevy hood bird on it. Like a 61, yeah. 12,000. Looks like it could be an older amateur restoration on this one. Does have a little bit of rust up there. And for some reason it has a very 80s looking spoiler on the top. Might be a bit of a Pomona price if you ask me. Very easy to work on these though. The 72 Chevy C20 pickup. 18,000. So it's got new moldings. The 69 Galaxy XL convertible, 13,500 with a 351. Does need a little bit of work. Looks like the top's a little ripped up. So 62 Studebaker Lark crew cab, 13,500. It says restored. It's like an older amateur restoration. Does have under dash air. I think that's a bit of a Pomona price, especially considering how many doors it has. The 77 Monte Carlo. I know this guy's been out at Long Beach a couple times when we filmed this car. So it's been for sale. I can't remember what he was asking. I know he had an asking price on it in one of the Long Beach videos though. It's a mid-50s Chevy pickup truck. There's no information other than a phone number on this one, so I don't know, he's asking. Looks like it came out of Texas, so it's probably pretty dry. Short bed variety. Does have surface rust and Mustang taillights, so. This Falcon convertible. I can't even read that. He wrote in like crayon on the windshield and it's pretty illegible, so I'll just show it to you. Probably about a 63 Falcon or so convertible. It's another Chevy Apache pickup. This one is a long bed that's definitely seen some better days. A little bit of weight savings for you. The New Mexico title. There's a California phone number, like San Bernardino County, I believe, or so was the deluxe. You can see, used to have the deluxe trim on there. About a Square Bird. This one's a 59 model. Of course, Square Birds were 58 to 60. It says it has an air ride in it. 94.75. Looks like it needs to be completed. So it's out of Arizona. It's El Camino. Just a reminder, if you haven't checked it out, I got the 69 Impala in a video last week. One I picked up, so did a whole video on that car. The 68 El Camino, 12,500. Currently registered 307. But yeah, I did finally get the video up of the 69 Impala, including the footage of where it sat for many years. And it is a factory 427 car, which is the Impala is. So sort of an interestingly optioned Impala with buckets and console. It's a Dodge Swept-line pickup. It's a 68, 200, so 3/4 ton. 383 with a 727 trans, 4,500. Kind of like a cool patina to it. There's a little Volvo with a GM 6-cylinder in it. Doesn't have a price, but there's all your info. So a bit of a hot rod Volvo. It's another Beetle. Like I said, we're not even in the Volkswagen section. Looks like this one's out of Iowa. Does have a little, looks like got a little rust down there in the pan area. I don't know if there's a phone number. There you go. He's asking $12,000, it looks like. So Chevy C10, 8,500 firm. There's the info. It's a long bed. Looks like it's oh, he's got a club. It's got a 4-speed, probably with a granny gear. I don't know what engine he has. 6-cylinder. Looks like it was probably a camper edition. Probably a camper because it's got a car plate on it, not a commercial. So I'm guessing it used to have a camper on it. That's usually a telltale sign. Not sure if this GMC is for sale. Oh, he's got a sign on the front. So I believe it's a camper special. This was 9,568 model. I don't know if you can read that. 4-speed and currently registered. So 65 country sedan wagon. So your info 9,000. It's very patinaed. I think this was here last time at the last Pomona, if I'm not mistaken. I had one just like this many years ago, and
I like the 4-door.
I think I paid about $500 or $600 for it. This is probably over 20 years ago, mind you, when these weren't that popular. Check out this 59 Buick LeSabre. Looks to be field fresh or backyard fresh. Definitely not garaged. Might need some rear glass. Not sure if it uses the same glass as the Impalas or anything from that year. But 59 Buick is one of the more uniquely styled 59 vehicles for sure. Needs a lot of help, but these are absolutely gorgeous cars when they're done. They're $3,500. A 55 Chevy Cameo pickup, 10,000. Does make offer. Of course, these have the fiberglass bed. These were their deluxe pickup. This is like one of the first of the luxury pickups. But these are very nice when they're restored. El Camino, I can see it's 7,500. It's got the 4.36 cylinder in it. So your info, 562 number. So maybe we'll see it at Long Beach next week. Yes, Long Beach is next week. I got a ticket for the Race of Gentlemen out in Riverside next Saturday, so I'm gonna head out there and film that. And there's not much else other than Long Beach for the rest of the month until the 31st, when Holiday Motor Excursion is happening in Arcadia. About a Chevy Love. So this is whatever the featured club is. It's the Kern County C10 club. I don't believe these are for sale, so they've got it roped off, so I'm just gonna hang back and film from this side. Check this Blazer. This one's got a matching Christmas tree. So a flat black Christmas tree. Another K5. So going into January, actually I think on the 17th I'm going to be hitting, there's a local Rambler Club meet. Maybe I'll film that just so I got a video up. Obviously Christmas weekend there really isn't anything. Going into January, we got Long Beach, Pomona, and the Moon Eye Show out at, I believe these guys are collecting toys for charity. Like I said, going into January, we got Moon Eyes on the 28th of January. And then that's kind of when the car shows really started up again. The bigger ones, I should say. Show you some more of the trucks from the club. And like I said, I'm really filling up my calendar already with shows for next year. I know for a fact we're doing the Chino corn feed run. They actually asked me to film the show, so I said, okay, I'll come out and do it. So I think I said before, the 69 Impala did enter in the Moon Eye show, so I'm going to have it out there. And of course, I'll be back here in February for Grand National Roadster Show. I believe it's the first weekend in February. I'll show you the rest of the trucks from the C10 Club of Kern County. So actually November was our best month. It was the best month to date for the channel. So it's definitely growing. Of course, a lot of it had to do with the SEMA video and then the tail end of the views on the last Pomona video. And just a reminder, if you see something for sale here, check the date of the video. I know people like to go back and watch my old Pomona videos. And of course Long Beach Swap Meet videos, but make sure it's the date of the video before you start. See, the cars are still rolling in here, and the sun is coming out. The Chevy Suburban project, 6,500, comes with a Nevada title. It's a 702 number, so it's out of Las Vegas area. It's like it's probably been out in the desert for many years. Looks pretty solid. I don't know what the floors are like. I can try to get you up in there. It looks pretty solid actually. There's of course a 1960 Chevy. This one's a Biscayne. 15,000. Says with a 350 engine. It says comes with a 350 engine and transmission, so I'm guessing it's not installed. Of course, most of the Biscaynes were 6-cylinder cars. Of course, you could get with everything up to a 348 if it was optioned that way, but most of them were 6-cylinder. Your info again, 66 numbers, so San Gabriel Valley. So you're rolling to this 55 Chevy. It's on a black plate, last tagged in a million years ago, like 78 or 79. So it's been off the road for a few years. Here's your info, 10,000, clean title and non-opt. Says he will build it for you if you want. So he must have a shop. It looks to be a pretty solid 55 two-door. That's a 210 model. It's not a Bel Air. Another square body. This one's a GMC. Probably an old man's truck. It's got a I'd rather be fishing plate frame on it. For sale, 9,500. I have no idea where the phone number is on that sheet, so a lot of times if you can't read the number, they've got it for sale either on Marketplace or Craigslist or OfferUp or one of those as well. So I do see a lot of vehicles out here that are advertised elsewhere. So this is El Camino, 25,000. 909 number, so it's Inland Empire. 327, it's a 65 model. It's a Ford Dent Side, 76, so it is a smogger, 43,000. For info. This one is 12,500. Is the long bed variety. inside. Very clean, but you do have to smog that year, and obviously they built the same truck years prior and non-smog. It's a Trans Am convertible, a turbo TA, one of those conversions, 28,000. So it's one of a few built for Canada, so I'm guessing maybe the conversion company was based in Canada. I'm guessing they had to do some really heavy stiffening on the underside of this one, as you know, you have to like even put subframe connectors in them, keep the bodies from twisting even when you have the top. It's the 69 Caprice 427, so very similar to my Impala. It's asking $22,500. His top's not rusty like mine is.
I couldn't tell you to.
And of course mine has buckets and console, which is kind of neat.
That's the way I got it.
This one was here last time but did not have a sign on it. So I originally came out of Nebraska.
But I couldn't.
Look at this 69 Camaro with an LS. It's primered. It's asking $42,500. So if you slow it down or pause it or whatever you got to do, you can read all the information. And then the phone number is written lightly, but it's there. He's actually had a lot of people looking it over. I was talking to him and his wife here for a bit. There's a black plate car.
Very, very good one. It's damn near now the street. They're very good.
With a 6-speed transmission.
You can hang a turbo on that thing just the way it is.
It's a 54 Chevy station wagon, $7,500. Looks like it's probably been sitting a few years. It's got some plate under, a Washington plate under there. So it must have come out of Washington State. A Project Chevy wagon. There we go, got this 48 Chevy. New engine and upholstery, $23,000. That's all your info. With a visor. Speaking of Chevys, there's, I guess the Lowrider Super Show is going to be in Long Beach again, not the one in downtown LA. I don't know what the whole story there. I thought the one at the convention center downtown LA was the Lowrider Super Show, but so I guess the real one's going to be again at the Long Beach Convention Center in March. I think there's another Lowrider big show, but not put on by the magazine people. Check out this Monza. And that one's going to be Cinco de Mayo weekend, so I'm still trying to see how that plays out. You don't see these Monzas very often. I actually went to an estate sale yesterday and they had a Vega for sale. The 65 El Camino. 17,000, looks to be a very original 805 number, so like Ventura County. Little Mercury Comet Caliente. It says it's for sale, but there's literally, that's the only information. It says for sale, under dash area with the Mercury logo on it. I figured I'd still bring it to you since it's a very clean example of a car you don't see very often. There's the under dash here with the Mercury head on it. It says for sale, no information, so maybe it's advertised somewhere online. 50 Chevy with an LS, $28,500. He's got his cover on there. 1930 Ford, a flathead, 28,500. It's like it's a little dirty. Maybe it was out here last night when it was raining. It says 55. If it looks like something was built in the, probably the late 60s or 70s.
Interesting.
Not for sale, but sort of a neat piece of history nonetheless.
Oh my God.
Chevy convertible.
What a mini? What a mini?
That one's not for sale either, so not sure. I'll just bring you some of these as 56. Yeah, that one's not for sale either. Versus, okay, it's 58 Impala is for sale. $52,626 number. I said, I'm not sure what's going on with the lowrider shows this year, so I'll for sure do the one in Long Beach since it's the same one I shot last year that did so well. Here's a 50 Chevy, 26,000, 216 with a 3 on the tree manual. So Ford is for sale, but it has no information. 4-door variety. So it's a manual transmission on the column. No information. So it's a 49 Ford body sitting on a BMW chassis for $17,500. And see how they did the work. Sounds like he's trying to put some Bluetooth on or something. See, it's got the BMW interior with the Ford steering wheel. The 55 Chevy wagon for $30,000, and I think that'll come through. I got this 56. This one's not for sale, but this 56 4-door is. So it's got a small block, probably a later small block. I believe that's probably, yeah, it's probably a later one. Oh, actually it says it has a 265, so I'm guessing the valve covers were probably changed. 18,500. Stored since 83. So it was in storage for many years. That seems a bit high for a 4-door, to be honest with you. Especially, we saw that 55 earlier. That was 10,000, which was probably not much worse. And of course, obviously, you'll get more money out of a 2-door if you do a 2-door versus a 4-door. This is 29 Chevy. Here's all your info. Sort of like an 80s or 90s style rod. Probably an older build. See, it's even got the Boyd's billet wheel, which was very popular back in the 90s. 53 Chevy, 15,000. It's a pretty clean four-door. Looks like it's out of Texas. Oh, he's got a 909 number, so Inland Empire. So they are still rolling in here. '57 with a blower. I think we've seen this one out here before. It does have a for sale sign. Just as make offer. So no price on it. I believe we've seen this out here before without a for sale sign on it. Could be wrong. Studebaker pickup.
But the guy, he say, hey, yeah, we can meet up.
So Chevy. Not for sale, but actually has a Race of Gentlemen flyer on his window there. Actually, like I said, I already bought the ticket, so I'm going to be heading out there next weekend. Show this Harley. A 62 Impala with a wreath on the front. We have this truck, 37 with a Ford Y block, 17,000. This one's not for sale, this F100. Oh, this is a Crown Vic swap. This is a 57 F100 with a, I believe this one was a Crown Vic. I think we've seen this one before. I went with the Crown Vic swap. A 36 Chevy sedan, runs and drives 15,000. Yeah, look here. It's to be very original, barn fresh. For the 50s Mopar fans, here's this DeSoto. Info on that. Wow. 56 Chevy pickup. V8 powered. $23,000. 33 Ford Hot Rod. A couple more of these that aren't for sale. Gotta be honest, this is probably one of the best weather we've had for a Pomona Swap Meet. It's not raining and it's nice and cool. So 58 Impala is for sale. No price on it, but there's your info on the Impala. It's got the cruising skirts and a Continental kit. 54 Dodge panel custom, 360 with a 727, 15,005. garage panel. There goes that Beetle we saw earlier. Now we wound ourselves into the Corvette section. The 79. Lost title, $6,500. Now whenever you advertise a car that you lost the title, if it's in your name, you can actually just fill out a lost title form. So you need to note if it's in your name or not in your name, or if you know whose name it's in, or if it's out of the computer. There's like so many different variables for lost title situations. If it's falling out of the computer, it's fairly easy to get another title. This one's got a purple club, 67. Like I said, there are different lost title situations. There's a 67 327 Stingray, 65,000. Yeah, you wish it was 6,000. 65,000. That's all your info. It's got a QR code. Maybe you can pause it on your TV and pop it with your phone or something. I don't know. A 67 327 automatic, which you don't see the automatics in these very often, with the rallies and the side pipes. There's a 70 Corvette, small block 350. 36,000. There's all your info. That one also has an automatic. It's a C4 Corvette. This one's an 86 for 10,000. This one is an automatic. In fact, in these, the automatic is way more common than the stick. And it's even got the old sunset plates on it. Show these old Keystone mags on this one. I'm sure this one is for sale. It's a 75, so no smog. 22,000. Both tops, got two tops. To be very original, probably something that had like all these minor custom touches done in the 70s. Maybe it was parked for many years. It's a very original looking car. Even has the luggage rack on the back. There's Stinger. This one's not for sale. This one looks like something's for sale. Oh, he's just selling some parts. He's not actually selling the car. The 78 anniversary edition with a 454, 30,000. I would make sure that it's all been cleared by the state of California if you live in California, since obviously they didn't come with 454s in 78. As it could be difficult. There's a couple more Stingrays not for sale though. It's another what I call the disco era of Corvette, a 79. Just says make an offer. This one actually is a 4-speed, which I believe in 79 they built more automatics. By then they were doing more automatics. I know one of the years starting you could only get an automatic in California for a while. Another one with a 4-speed. This one's not for sale. Trying to jog my memory on the Corvette facts. I'm just going to do a nice little walkthrough until we find something for sale. Oh, the Vespa PX150. That's like an 05. They actually sold a few of those with the older body style. Not in California though, as they were 2-stroke. Those who don't know, I used to run a scooter shop. So, and I was big in the vintage Vespa scene I still own some vintage Vespas myself, as well as a 1959 Lambretta. scooter that very clean. This one's not for sale. We'll show it to you anyway. This early Scout. Very clean though. And he also has a club. Oh, he does have a for sale sign. I think it's just the one they hand you when you drive in. There's a nice K5 with a club. So whenever I see a wreath on a car, my dad used to do that on his vintage Cadillacs during the holidays and drive them around. Now, it doesn't have any information, that Ford, but it does have a for sale sign. It's a C10 short bed, 4-wheel drive, 1980, 22,000. There's all your info on that one. Do a walk around since it does have all the info. It is very clean. It is a Cheyenne package. Another square body, but not for sale. A couple neat hot rods. Ready for the strip. This one's got 58 Chevy taillights, cheater slicks. If you like old school drag race, check out the Nitro Revival 5 video I shot maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago. A lot of great cars in that one. We had a couple of stock Model A's and this Model T Speedster. This is the kind of thing you see at the Holiday Motor Excursion, like I said, which is happening on the 31st. So on New Year's Eve in Arcadia. It's always a treat to see this early stuff. So I'm going to show you this Model A pickup. I said they always get like a huge turnout of Model Ts and Model A's for that event. And they drive around Pasadena and Arcadia in them, but I don't have anything that old that I can go with them, so I usually just show the meetup point. Got a Model T, lots of patina for 8,000. I don't know if that's real for sale. '59 Caddy, according to the license plate, and according to me as well. It's a cool plate. It's even on a sunset plate. Do a nice walk around. I'll try to find some more stuff that's for sale. So there's a 57 coming up that's for sale. Someone's probably texting me to find out if I'm out here or not.
How you doing?
Hey.
I see you all the time.
Oh, thanks.
Make sure you put my for sale sign in there.
Okay, I gotta get your sign. 57 Nomad, 88,000 firm. Get a good look in there. Probably today, as long as it clears copyright the first time. So 41 Chevy that's for sale with a 6-cylinder, 13,500. Show this 55 Chevy Custom
Are you gonna go? Yeah. I was there last.
with the
For September. How was that one? That's a little slow.
suicide doors.
I seen your car.
I was my bucket list, right?
Yeah.
Was to get my car underneath the lights.
I seen that.
At nighttime.
Yeah, I seen that.
But that happened because when I got to the
This 54. By the way, if you like lowriders, watch my LA Auto Show video, because at the end I actually filmed the lowriders down in the basement. So even if you want to watch a bunch of new cars, towards the end of the video, I'd say probably the last 15 or 20 minutes is all lowriders in the LA Auto Show video. So there's that. Sort of like a hidden thing. Pontiac for sale. 30,000. Give you a good look. I'm just gonna walk through until we find something with a for sale sign. It's 59 Ranchero. Uh, 59 Edsel. I think we actually have a 54 Chevy coming up that's for sale. And here it is. The 210 four-door sedan, 17,000. Phone number is nice and covered up. Oh, there it is. Give you a good look. So it's got a commercial plate for some reason. I think somebody at the DMV goofed. It's a 49 Chevy. Does have a for sale sign, but no price on it. Has a gas ration sticker, even though it's a 49, which is, as far as I know, is after World War II. Of course, a boogie van. And some more of these cars. Like I said, we're going to go through the line. Anything that's for sale, I'll focus in on. Actually ran into a guy from Sweden earlier who watches my videos over there. He's visiting, checking out the swap meet. Here we got a Chevy Fleetmaster for sale. No price, but there you go. That's 54 Chev. So I'm still debating what to do for Christmas weekend. Might just do a video on the Matador, since I never really did one. I still have the footage from when I found it over a year ago that I never used. So that may be the Christmas weekend video. Or I may see if there's any actual cars and coffee that weekend. Maybe try to combine a couple of those. I have not decided yet. It's a 51 Chevy four-door that's for sale. I think it says it's $15,000, which obviously we've seen a few for around that price that were in a little bit much better condition. It's a beautiful Cadillac. It's a 57 Chevy that's for sale with LS. No price, but it's a very well done car. It's another 57 that's for sale. It's more stock and original. Your info, $42,000. Then we got a Continental kit. Cadillac that's for sale. Here's all your info. $26,999 for the 64 convertible. It's a nice Barracuda. Info with a 360. Now we've seen this Mercury here, 6,500. It's a 72 Monterey. That's your information. It's like something my dad would have driven back in the 70s. He always liked these big Mercuries. In fact, he had a full-size Mercury, and then we also had the Colony Park wagon. It's a 63 Impala that's for sale for $35,000 with a 350. Look at the interior. It's a 1960 Impala sedan. 9,500, no motor or trans. A 67 Barracuda. It's a major project. 5,500. And it says it's tubbed. I guess it must have been an old drag car back many years ago. Not sure if they have that back glass because that would have to be tracked down. It's a 70 C20, 9,500. It's a long bed. It's to be original orange paint. In fact, I used to have a 74 square body that was that orange. Original paint. Back before anybody was into them, unfortunately. This is Dodge. 49 Dodge, 18,000. Looks like it's been converted to a Chevy V8. There's Chevy pickup. This one's a 72 C10 long bed, 18,000. There's your information. It's an early second gen Camaro with an LS. So it's a 70. I don't know what his price is. There's the information that I can see. I'm not touching the for sale sign to find out the price. Placement is everything, but get an idea what's going on. It's a 70 Firebird with an LS. I believe it's the same guy, so, but give you a good look. It is a bit of a project vehicle. It's a very original looking Ford. So it's got a wide block as far as I could tell. It's up there something. This one's a 3800. And it is a unibody F100, long bed, small window. And it looks like a 292 Y block to me. The 63 Impala convertible is for sale for $110,000. There's your information. So it's got a probably a later small block. It is a manual transmission, bench seat, non-super sport. A Datsun 510. This one's a 1970 model, 7,000. Of course, these have always been popular. About a 74 Donk. Very good look. Big air tank and the subwoofers in the trunk. It's 1937 Chevy pickup truck, 22,000. Does still need some work. So the 65 Malibu, 60,000. It's kind of a budget Nova here, 73 with a straight 6. Doesn't have a price on it, but there you go. Is of the 4-door variety. 1990 IROC for 10,000. That's where it's got an RS on the bumper, Z28 on the dash, and a Z28 hood. So it's a bit of a hodgepodge. So might be an RS that they added like Z28 touches to, I don't know. Very clean 69 C10 LS. For sale, but no info, but we'll just show it to you anyway. So it's OBS GMC. Short bed. RZs have become very popular in the last few years.
Check outside. Check outside.
Oh, into this 65 Cat limo. I believe we've seen this one here before. It's 11,000 with the air conditioning. This one does not have the diverter in the middle. Those that don't know, on these old limos, the ones with the diverter window are more collectible than the ones without. It's Monte Carlo SS, 35,000. Very good look. Not for sale, but it is a hearse. So it would be more appropriate for a Halloween edition. It's a 1976 AMC Hornet with a 258. Rears for 2,200. That's the first AMC we've seen today. It's a clean 71 C10, 65,000. Mustang 66 fastback. Let me get around here. Here's all your information. 65,000. So 81 280ZX. Automatic. I understand these, like, people really want the manuals in these. A little bit of flake in there on old paint job. 15,000. The 74 Lincoln Continental Mark IV. Two-owner car. It's very clean though. I don't know if it's worth 18,000, but very clean car. It's got turbines on it. Olds Toronado for 7,000. It's a 69 model. For all you front-wheel drive fans. So it's got a little bit of a water leak back there. Black plate car. Very clean 78 Suburban. 22,000, one owner vehicle. Not a four-wheel drive. And it is a half ton. This is a very clean one though. Little GMC square body short bed, Sierra 15. No price on it. Looks like it's got clear coat over patina. Give me a good look. It's a Bronco 2. This one's two-wheel drive, 9,500. Give me a good look. See, very nice original interior. Looks like it has been repainted at some point. Some Impala SS. Share info for 14,000.
Convertible. This is a hard top. Come get it. There you go. It's 2 for 1 Wednesdays. Hold on.
They're 59 Buick. This one's a 4 flat top.
This one fire.
Has a for sale sign, but no information on the for sale sign. Very clean 59 Buick. 65 Jeep. Just his V8 motor. Not sure if it's like the original Kaiser variety or it's been upgraded to something else. Appears to be a civilian Jeep.
I have old school funk USB, corridos USB.
C10 with an LS for sale. Good look. It's a 56 two-door Chevy for sale. Cab years for 30,000. There's the information, and it's strapped down on a trailer, and it has a club for maximum security. So don't try anything. I'll give you a good look. This early Maverick with like a Ram Air setup. It's got a grabber hood on it. Where the exhaust is coming out. '57 two-door wagon, the LS. It's got a sign on it, but no information. It's a Cadillac Brougham, 1991, very clean. Got pillow top seats.
YouTube guy?
The 65 Mustang for $13,500. This one looks like it's a 6-cylinder variety with an automatic. Firebird Formula 400, $28,500. '81 square body C10 4-wheel drive. This one has a step side and it has a manual transmission. Just to be very original. Maybe look at this Charger. It's not for sale, but very nicely patinaed Charger. The 62 Chevy wagon that's for sale. This one is $22,000. There's all your info. This Caddy that's for sale. No price on it. I think that's a phone number. Even comes with tennis shoes for the back deck just in case you run out of gas. This is 77 El Camino. There's all your information. For $3,000. Looks like it's been sitting. I'm guessing that's why it's on a trailer. Looks like it may have been parked indoors or under a cover, so at least there's that. Monte Carlo, it's for sale. $13,000. This California Special 68 Mustang, not for sale though. There's a 65 Ford Falcon, a V8 in it, $289. V8 with power steering, $15,000. Might be a bit Pomona pricey, but you can be the judge. 65 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. So this is best offer on it. So have a little bit of rust there down there above the fender skirt. So an 87 Grand National, it's definitely needs a little bit of help. That's all your info. This is one with the T-tops. You don't see them with the T-tops very often. Not sure what the story is on this. These usually people took care of them because they were very expensive. 66 Ford Bronco for $22,500. Of course, these are bringing like crazy money now when they're redone. You get to walk around on it. So 1987 Olds 442, $11,500. It's the original paint, a little bit worn. And I believe we saw this at Long Beach last month, the 69 Coronet. There's the info. Just have a little bit of rust there on the back of the window. The 72 C20 pickup, or $10,000. There's all your info. '78 GMC square body, $5,500. There's a long bed.
I asked somebody that you're a toolbox. That's why that goes.
A '61 Chevy Impala. like it's 7,500. Needs a little bit of help. Just have a little bit of rust here and there. Oh yeah, there you go. 67 Firebird 400. Here's all your info. Used to have a stick. Some assembly required. It's got automatic with the console now. It's a GMC 3/4 ton with a 454. Not sure if I can get under the hood or not. I don't know if you can see anything there. Has bias white walls on the bed for some reason. This 85 square body short bed step side C10. Get a good look here. There's a 73 square body C10. Actually, it doesn't have a phone. Oh, he does have a phone number on there. So it's a pre-smog C10, which square body. There's the number again. It is a long bed. Project 65 Impala with a big block 396 convertible. No price on it, but there's your info. It has seen better days. It's 47 Chevy convertible for 65,000. Of course, he has the wiper right on the phone number. Still give you a good look. Another square body. This one's a 78 short bed C10. I actually had a 78 C20 this color years ago. 350 with a 3-speed on the column. That was fun when I got it small because I had to teach this young guy how to shift a 3-speed. Oh, thanks. This 49 Chrysler is all your info. 5,500. It's to be. So I've been sitting for many years. Not sure this one has fluid drive. GMC half-ton step side short bed. This one's a 71. Left his registration in the window there. This 1950 Mercury Custom. Bit of a project. So it's got a 61 vet engine. It's like a 283. It's all the info. Does need some reassembly and whatnot. Bring it around the other side. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to get through there, but you can get an idea what's going on. It's a little Chevy C10 LS swapped. There you go. 31,000. Says it's got a frame off restoration on it. So you added the more modern door handles. It's a 64 C10 for 30,000. And Harley Davidson colors. 62 Impala. No motor, no transmission, Tudor hardtop. And he's also got a 37 Chevy sedan delivery. Like the windshield's cracked. So it's had a little bit of questionable bodywork over the years, probably many years ago. There's the sedan delivery. It's missing a little bit of metal there. Bit of a project, as you can see. Our 59 Cadillac. This one's a serious project. This one could be yours for $27,500. It's a rust-free car that's been sitting in the desert for 40 years. Comes with a title. Oh, I don't know if I don't know if there's a number on there. Yeah, there it is. You gotta kind of squint and you can see it. It's in the fine print. And he's also got a 61 old Starfire convertible. That's something you just never see. It does have some rust issues along the bottom. And I'm sure these stainless pieces aren't the easiest to find in good condition, but so these, you just don't see these 61 Oldsmobiles very often, especially not a convertible. So 65 Colony Park Mercury station wagon. That's something you see every day.
390.
It's got a 390, so an FE. Nah, we're good. So 65 El Camino for $31,000. That's all your info. This 53 Chevy 4-door project. The 71 Mustang Mach 1. All your info for $35,000. Well, that's an automatic. Here's some of the Volkswagens that are for sale. 67 for $30,000. Oh, a 1960 Carmen Ghia for $30,000. There's all your info on that one. This is 56 oval window for $35,000. Yeah, 1970. It says it's 36,000 original miles. Completely rebuilt, 18,000. There's one for the Radwood crowd, an 87 Scirocco.
That guy's super.
17,000. With a sunroof. All right, that's going to be a wrap here at the Fairplex in Pomona for the December 2022 Pomona Auto Swap Meet. Lots of great stuff here. It was a little lighter turnout due to the weather forecast saying rain, which obviously it did not rain. Still lots of great stuff to see. Next week I'm off to the Race of Gentlemen in Riverside. On Sunday I've got the Long Beach Swap Meet. After that I might shoot the little Rambler meetup we're going to have. Probably maybe even do a video on my Matador. I don't know the weekend Weekend of Christmas, there's really nothing going on, so I'll probably have to get creative for a video for that weekend. The following week on New Year's Eve, there is the Holiday Motor Excursion in Arcadia, going off into January. The next Pomona Swap Meet is January 15th. I know January 8th is Long Beach. January 28th is the Moon Eye Show at the Irwindale Speedway. So lots of great events coming up for you in the new year. So be sure to like, subscribe, let me know what your favorite car was, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.